YouTube, what up? Right now we got Shannon Sharp speechless from comedians Ruthless, Skip Bayless taking. Hey, TYT Sports, come on now, this is Monique, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. But she's a legend. I grew up watching the Parkers. I know the movie Of Precious. You know what I'm saying? My mama had the movie the DVD as a kid, and I used to watch it every blue moon. I really, it's kind of like a sad movie to me, so I really don't watch it like that. But she did a great performance on that, But Monique, she's a very legendary person, you know what I'm saying? So right now, you got 8 million views on Club Shay, and it's only been out for 2 days, so it's doing numbers, it's doing big. And I saw this on Twitter real quick when she was talking about Skip Bayless and how she was feeling, and it kind of related to how I was feeling, cause when this shit happened, cause I've been feeling like, I love Undisputed, but I always felt that Shannon could go do his own thing, like completely. Like he doesn't need Undisputed no more. Like he doesn't. He don't need him no more. He can do his own thing. And then when Skip Bayless went at him on live TV, discredited him like he just a bum ass nigga or something like that. Like nigga, you always hated on Tom Brady. Shannon said, I won 3 Super Bowls. Ooh, he said, man, so put your glasses back on. Put your glasses back on. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, Shannon, he should have left right then and there. He should have quit. He should have quit. And I know a lot of motherfuckers, I be seeing motherfuckers like whenever motherfuckers bring up the fact that Shannon is doing way better than Skip right now, which he is. Even though Skip's still holding it down, but it's not a comparison no more. It ain't Skip's time no more, and Shannon, he's gonna be bigger than what Skip ever had. I mean, that's just a fact. That's just a fact. And Skip did put Unc in a good situation. He did. But Unc was on CBS before he even partnered with Skip. He was doing analytic shit before he partnered up with Skip. It just Skip put him in a position to be like the main partners. And Skip was still the one that was really pulling all the strings. Like, come on now. Skip brought him along, but Skip was still the head honcho. Like I say, Skip was like at 70% and Shannon was at 30%. That's the partnership that they had. So that's that on that. I know a lot of motherfuckers be like, man, yeah, Skip put him on, Skip put him on, Skip put him on. Bro, Uncle Ben do that. He was always doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? When he went on that level, he had to build himself up, and he eventually surpassed. But at the end of the day, Skip was being disrespectful and was really, really being insecure in a way. But let's go ahead and get into this shit. And this interview, I was listening to bits and parts of it. I didn't get to the Skip Bayless part when I was listening to it in my headphones when I was at work. So I'm gonna try to skip up to it. I'm gonna try to get to the exact point, but let's go ahead and get into this shit though.
Let me say this to you. The day I watched Skip Bayless lose himself with you, and that's what he did. He lost himself. And when I watched Skip Bayless say to you, put them goddamn glasses back on, boy. Now, I know he didn't say goddamn and boy, but that's what everybody heard. And
facts. And she'll say she was mad, like, and I was mad after that day, after that segment went off and he ain't quit. I started watching Undisputed for like a week. Like I was so mad, I was mad at Shannon. Skip did what he did. I wasn't surprised that Skip would do some shit like that. I was mad at Unc, cause I'm like, bro, if I was Unc, I would have been like, man, I quit. Man, I don't need this shit. Man, I quit. Of course, I knew he wasn't gonna steal off on Skip or nothing like that, like, on TV or nothing, and and not outside, not behind the scenes either, cause we all know that Unc would destroy Skip. It wouldn't be a fair fight, and it wouldn't be honorable. It'll be justified, But if I was in Unc position and I beat up Skip, I wouldn't feel good about that, cause nigga, that Skip, he skinny as fuck, he old as fuck, you know. So, and then he might push charges on you.
I was waiting for you to snatch his across that table, baby, and give it to him. I was like, Shannon, this is the perfect time. I don't condone violence.
Right.
I don't say be violent, but that day, I was in my feelings for 2 days.
On Club Shay, Monique brought up Skip Bayless.
Me and my grandbaby could not watch you for 2 days, and my husband had to say, Mama, let's talk about this. Look at Shannon Sharp. He retired in 2004, but he could still get on that field and run touchdowns, tackles, everything. Had he snatched Skip Bayless across that table, he would have died in Shannon's arms that day.
Right.
So Brother Shay handled that right. Now we can talk. Okay? I just had to get that off of me because I know everybody around the world heard what I heard. No, he didn't say them words, but we heard it in his mind, and
right.
we was looking for you to say space and opportunity, Skip. Space and opportunity.
Sharp would not speak on it, and he'd pivot.
That's that be more coming out of you.
You know what? That's your Aunt Mary coming out of me. That's your Aunt Mary.
And, you know, and credit to Shannon for being, you know, because he actually spoke on it. I won't say the exact situation, but he spoke about, you know, leaving Fox and things of that nature. But he really hasn't just spoken on, you know, what he would have done, how he felt, like, you know, what he would, you know, things of that nature. You know, he's kind of dodging this shit because I assume that they straight. I don't think they still be talking like they used to, but Shannon's the type of nigga, like, I ain't gonna let everybody else burn my bridge with Skip. You know, even though the relationship is not necessarily the same no more, I'm not gonna, you know, if it were me, I wouldn't give a fuck. Yeah, you put me on, and Shannon has told him that to Skip's face. He's told everybody that, hey, Skip helped me he put me in a better position. He did, you know, I put everything I could into it. I put in the work. I made sure I was there. I made sure I gave Skip everything I got. Like, I ain't leave nothing on the floor. You know, I left it all on the floor. You know, but shit, hey, it is what it is. But, you know, Unc, he ain't doing that. So that's honorable. But I would have played it a little bit different, but on gut facts, that's what everybody in the black community felt like when that shit was going on. Like, bro, come on, really? But like I said, even if I was in Unc's shoes, I wouldn't put my hands on Skip because, come on, bro, that nigga fragile. Like, yeah, Skip be working out and shit, but bro, man, look at, you know, you ain't gonna get no cool points. Well, you might, but in my head, you know, outside looking in, and if I was in Unc's shoes, once again, it ain't no cool points, cause you know you can beat them up. You know, when you know you can beat somebody up, that don't mean you should. You know, unless somebody call you a nigga, like unless a white boy, like if a skinny white boy call me a nigga, or hey, come here, boy. You know, hey, it is what it is. I gotta put these thumpers on you. But, and that's another thing. I'm from Arkansas, the South. I work with a lot of white folks that's blue collar, you know, country white boys. And they say, and they got boy in their vocabulary, but it's a difference. They be like, what up, boy? You know what I'm saying? Like, what up? And I say the same thing to my homeboys. Like, what up, boy? You know what I'm saying? It's a difference, like, come here, boy. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's a difference. And a lot of motherfuckers on Twitter, they be like, man, y'all be getting, you black people are just so emotional, they can't control their emotions. Like, they're just ignorant. That just be that ignorant shit. But anyway, if y'all like the video, man, like the video, because, you know, obviously he's not going to be talking about the thing, so I'm going to leave that at that. But yeah, I'm going to fuck with y'all on the next one. And y'all be smooth, man.